there's nothing going on, you know. How long are you doing? You know what it is? I don't play with the guitar. I have a band, go out and do rock and roll shows. I don't play songs that I play in the house too much out on the stage. But I was the first rock and roll artist signed to Columbia Records, and John Hammond Sr. kind of, you know, it was right across the hall. I was with this producer, Tom Wilson. He later on, he produced Dylan when he came to Columbia. But it was Sony now, but he brought me in a room there and he had all these, this is like 1960. Took me in a room and he played me this new album by Robert Johnson, the king of the Delta Blues singers. And he had this big smile on his face from ear to ear. He says, this sold 25,000 albums by word of mouth. And you know, I had about 12 gold records at the time. So, but you know, it amazes me the person I was back then. That's when I look back on it, I went, yeah. And I took it home and I played it and I was playing it for everybody. And they thought it was like Chinese music or something. I knew the thing was, I'll sing something I heard from it later on, but man, I knew something was going on with that way back. People say, you know, it's just a stretch, you know, doing this kind of stuff. I said, no, Teenager in Love was a stretch. You know, but when I listened to it, it was like this stuff that kind of underlies that song, you know, the stuff that I learned from Jimmy Reed and Hank Williams. But Bob Porter was talking about Howlin Wolf today. Man, Howlin Wolf. He scared the hell out of me. I was at the Brooklyn Fox with Little Richard and Bo Diddley and Chuck Berry, and Howlin Wolf came by. Man, his feet were like 2 feet long. And I thought he was going to kill me. Because he wanted to know, you know, why I was singing this or singing that. I was like, whoa. Yeah, I listened to records. And the funny thing happened, you know, and he listened to records too. To know him, he was a great guy. He was easy to get along with, but to look at him, I thought he was going to kill me. But the same day, when I was walking in there, and I told the story last year, but I got to tell it because it's just the story. The kid, yo. I walk into the Brooklyn Fox. Little Richard's mother is in his dressing room sitting near the door, and she says, young man, come over here. You know, because I'm singing, you know, you're the one, you know, but at that time I had out, I'm a little girl and the ruby is her name. Every time, girl, but I'm just the same. What? She said, come over here. Young man, come over here. And I walked in, I said, yes ma'am. Leva May. His mother, Leva May. Come over here, young man. And I got down and she said, son, are you the boy who sings that Ruby Baby? I said, yes ma'am. She says, honey, you got soul.